Yes, it's true. Unfortunately, I slept with GG Allin. So before some of you guys get your panties up in a bunch and think, I wonder if those guys blew each other. I wonder if they had anal sex. I'm going to make 3 points before I tell you the story. First point is, this happened in 1984. When Gigi was going through his metal phase with his Live Fast, Die Fast, he came out with that cassette. He actually went to see Motley Crue with his girlfriend at the Boston Garden. He was wearing the eyeliner and the black nail polish. I mean, he was a good-looking guy. So if I decided, hey, I'm going to have sex with a guy, Gigi's looks weren't the problem. The problem was he had a small dick. Look at those videos. When always he's wearing his cowboy boots and his dog collar. Watch him on YouTube. And believe me, I saw his dick with my own eyes. One time. No, it wasn't the night I slept with him. Sadly, he was already dead and in a casket. It was at his wake. Because Colonel Merle Parker, also known as Merle Allin, thought it'd be a great idea. Hey, I'm going to fucking whip Gigi's little dick out and I'm going to wag it around. The problem is, something that small, you don't whip it out and you can't wag it around. I mean, Gigi's balls and dick look like a little steamed clam with Merle holding the neck. It's like, Merle, let's put that fucking thing away. Find something else to shock people with. Embarrassing. You know, Merle, I've said 20 words to Merle probably in 40 years. And you know, old fucks like me and Merle, we still use Facebook. The last thing I saw on Facebook, Merle was trying to sell his late mother's bloomers or dentures and a half bottle of Pepto-Bismol. I'll talk more about that poser when I talk about the wake that I went to. From beginning to end, I was there. We'll talk about that later. But the first point is, I wouldn't have sex with GG Allin because he had a small dick. Number two, the only dick that I really like is my own. Point number three, the night I slept with GG Allin, his girlfriend at the time, Tracy, was with him. So if we had a threesome, it was so fucking bad I don't remember. But here's the story. One night, my brother, my cousin, and I decided to go out bar hopping in the crazy town of Manchester, New Hampshire. Last call, 1:45. My cousin at the time, he was going through his Scarface drug dealing phase. He'd buy 1/4 ounces of blow, cocaine, and sell quarters and half grams to people. So that night, we were doing the powder. And I don't know about you, but when I do the powder, I can really drink. And that I did. After bar hopping, last call, we're out on the street at 1:30. It's like, what are we going to do now? We're coked out, we're drunk. We're not going to the Red Arrow to get some fucking greasy breakfast, not on cocaine. And back then, cocaine was cut with baby laxative. So the worst thing that would happen to you when you snorted cocaine, you'd have to take a shit. Today, you do cocaine, you can die because they cut the shit with fentanyl. What progress we have made, huh? Getting back to the story. So we're on the street saying, what are we going to do now? I know. Let's go see Gigi. Oh, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. We go over to Gigi's little shitty pad, his boarding house room. We're going there. So we get up to his little pad, we knock on the door, and at 2 in the morning, you think GG Allin comes to the door with night cream on in his pajamas and says, sorry guys, I need to get my beauty rest? No, he lets you in. So we went in. And there was no place to sit. We were just standing up, I remember. We probably had one chair in the fucking room. Oh, we're bullshit with Gigi, and I look over and there's a bottle Nope, it's not Jim. Jack Daniels. So me being the belligerent drunk that I was that night, I grabbed the bottle and started drinking it. Like water. Eventually my brother and my cousin say, we ain't fucking taking this guy home with us. He's fucked up. They just left me there. So Gigi is hanging out with Jack, Tracy, and this idiot. So we ended up going to bed on his piss-stained mattress that was in the corner of the room, against the wall. No sheets, I don't remember pillows. Gigi was against the wall on the mattress, Tracy was in the middle, and I was on the other side. I was so fucked up I could barely move, but my brain was still there. I'm the type of guy, my brain stays up, but my body shuts down. I start talking to Kev, and the only thing I remember saying to him was, hey Kev. People that were close to him didn't call him Gigi, we called him Kev. I always called him Kev. And I was bringing up the Live Fast, Die Fast cassette that I heard. And I said, hey Kev, I said, if you're going to go in that direction, metal and that shit, I said, you should kill off the GG persona and come up with a new one. Well, I will tell you what, he was not happy hearing that. He was mad. He told me, I want you to leave. My only response was, I can't even move. Gigi's being my friend, he let me stay. And I stayed there till 3 o'clock in the afternoon the next day. I was so hungover. Him and Tracy must have went out 3 or 4 times the next day. And I was still laying there on the piss-stained mattress because I couldn't move. So finally, I had enough strength to get up, go down the stairs of his little shithole rooming house, walk 100 feet to Elm Street. I had to use a payphone. Call my buddy. Pick me up. And I always remember he picked me up in a Chevy Cavalier. For the old timers, you know those shitty cars, those Cavaliers, that's what he picked me up in. Because I was so happy to get out of that shithole finally. I always remember the car that picked me up. And I'd also like to think, in my little warped mind, that somehow I was a little responsible for GG Allin to start wearing the jockstrap and shitting on the stage, because he kept the GG persona and he went punk, even more punk, after that night I slept with him. The end.